10 Things You Missed in Trippie Redd and XXXTentacion's Ghostbusters, featuring Ski Mask, the Slump God, official audio. Number 10. Intro. The intro to the song is an audio clip from a Fox 10 Arizona news report. On August 7, 2017, Fox 10 reported that a young teen had vandalized a car dealership in Arizona. This teen was a Trippie Redd fan who went to a car dealership and created more than $15,000 in damages to 4 vehicles, including an Aston Martin and a BMW. He carved Trippie 14 and 1400 on those 4 cars. A reward of $3,000 was offered for information that could lead to an arrest. It is unknown if the arrest was ever made. However, when the news report came out, Trippie Redd posted about it on his Instagram in a since-deleted post. Trippie included this news report on the song to emphasize how devoted his fan base is. We have seen a similar intro from a rapper, Lil Pump, in his song Designer. Number 9. The next thing you missed from the lyrics of this song comes from the chorus where Trippie raps, "Pull up in a ghost, big body ghost, Casper that's a ghost, Danny Phantom's ghost." The chorus pretty much repeats itself, but it does have a very important meaning to it. Casper and Danny Phantom are both fictional ghost characters and protagonists of their respective cartoons, Casper the Friendly Ghost and Danny Phantom. While Casper is a full ghost, Danny Phantom is a half human, half ghost, and says, "I'm going ghost" during his human the ghost transformation. Trippie utilizes the phrase for his Rolls-Royce Ghost, a British full-size luxury car from Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. We see many rappers using these hidden references in their songs to make lyrics more powerful, and a lot of you probably didn't catch on to that one. Number 8. The next thing you missed in this song is quite possibly the most important message inside of it. This comes from the Ski Mask's verse where he raps, "I just lost my dog. Adventure time. Message to his killer. I'm gonna find. I'ma carry your message. Bring the whites and blacks together like the paint on a mime." On June 18th, 2018, X was shot in the back of a BMW i8 following his visit to the Riva Motorsports, where he was shopping. Authorities described the attack as a possible robbery. He was later pronounced dead at Fort Lauderdale's area hospital. 3 days following X's death, Florida police arrested and charged Derek Williams for first-degree murder without premeditation. Dog is slang for a friend. Adventure Time was a popular cartoon series that followed the adventures of a best friend, Finn the human, and Jake the dog. "I'm gonna carry on your message," likely a reference to X's peace and positivity talks he often spoke of. He was also planning on holding a charity event the following weekend of his death. His mother posted on X's Twitter page saying that the event will still be held and that it was his final wish. Ski Mask wants to continue to spread X's message and bring love for all, regardless of skin color. One example being Sky wanting to take over X's charity and pay his respects. Mimes are artists who only use movements, gestures, and facial expressions as a performance art. They're often colored in black and white. Ski Mask and X were longtime friends who had a history together. The two had their ups and downs, but in the end, they were bros forever. Ski Mask wants to let the public know that he's always going to be there for his buddy and wants to make sure his passing is never forgotten. These lines are very important to the overall meaning of the song and give a message Ski Mask wants everyone to know. Number 7. Next up, we have a hidden meaning behind the lines where Ski raps, just like an Austin Powers movie. "I think that I got groovy." The Austin Powers series is a popular series of spy action comedy films written and starred by Mike Myers. The titular character has a variety of famous catchphrases, the most popular being "Groovy baby." Ski has referenced Austin Powers in his music before, even featuring the character's theme song in an unreleased song. These lyrics may also be referring back to X's passing and how Ski Mask is going to be the superhero to uncover the case of his best friend. But they also portray how Ski Mask knows he's got the groove to produce and rap songs for the public. It's kind of a double meaning here, but we're not 100% sure what Ski Mask ultimately wanted to say in these lines. Number 6. For the next spot on our list today, we move down a line. Ski Mask raps, "Just like a thriller, I'm Michael Jackson, which I think I'm smooth." Ski references 2 Michael Jackson songs in a way to visualize his coolness. Smooth Criminal is about a fictional crime story. It was released in 1988 and is on the album Bad. Thriller, on the other hand, is about the genre of thriller and things that happen in the supernatural world. It was released in 1984 and is on the album Thriller. It's often regarded that these 2 songs are some of Michael's best work. For those who aren't big Michael Jackson fans, you probably didn't catch on to the fact that Ski used 2 of his songs to give off this message, so that's definitely an interesting line to take note of. Number 5. This next secret and conspiracy theory actually comes from X's verse in the song, where he opens up his verse rapping, I'm going ghost. Huh. While the overall meaning of the song is clear as Trippie opens it up with the references of the Rolls-Royce ghost car, many fans have speculated some deep meaning behind this. As you all know, X recently passed away in a tragic incident, but when he raps, I'm going ghost, this brings up some speculation. Did X ultimately predict his passing in these lines? This is something to take note of because going ghost means, well, he's gone, but still he's with us as a spirit. What's also crazy is that this verse starts off with this line. So what could this really mean? Does it have a double meaning behind it? Listeners have been trying to uncover the real meaning behind it, as it's an insane coincidence. And the fact that this song was dropped so shortly after X's passing is even more suspicious. Some are saying that this is a message to X's fans that he's still alive but trying to fake his passing for publicity. However, I don't think that's true because a lot of the case has already been uncovered. His killer is found, the reports are out there, but it definitely brings up a question that is unsolved. If you all have any idea what this line could really be saying, let us know in the comments. Do you think X is trying to say something here, or was it all part of the song? The title is Ghostbusters, so it's likely X was just going along with the title, but it's still pretty wild and interesting. Number 4. Coming up next, we have the lines rapped by X which go, just like the Knicks, play with my balls, just like a gnome, I'm at your home, right on your yard, pulling your card. So yeah, this line is pretty straightforward, but we had to include it because it actually has more meaning than what you think. This part has a similar flow and lyrics to one of X's songs called Up Like an Insomniac Freestyle, where he raps, just like a gnome, I'm at your home, right on your yard, shoes are go yard. X brings up the New York Knicks, that's won championships and has had many rivals with other basketball teams such as the Miami Heat. He wants someone to, well, play with his like the New York Knicks plays basketball. The Knicks is one of the biggest NBA franchises, and X uses it as a sneaky way to state what he wants. While these lines are pretty straightforward, a lot of people didn't know that they relate to one of X's earlier songs. Number 3. Next up, we have another line in X's verse where he raps, you cannot rap, you are irrelevant. X has been trashing rappers on his Instagram stories, calling them irrelevant, saying all of them suck. Examples are when he turned down Ski's request to collab, had beef with Drake and other rappers. He even stopped hashtag proud cat owner, hashtag I hate rappers to say, yeah, real quick, I just really wanted to say that all you rappers suck. But what a lot of people don't know is who X is actually rapping about here. Is he just saying a general statement, or is he calling someone out who he has beef with? As X tried to clean up his act before passing, he kinda left all his beefing behind. But this brings up some interesting ideas as to what could have been betrayed here. While we may never know who is actually being called out here, it's something we have to think about. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions as to who or what X is talking about here, let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear your opinions as to what you're thinking. Maybe it's just a general statement, or maybe it's for someone in particular. We don't know for sure, but you guys have to be detectives here. Number 2. We move one line down, where X raps, I'm just beginning, just like I'm Genesis. In the Bible, the book of Genesis told the story of how God created Earth. Many people credit X as the beginning of the huge wave of Florida rappers. X had been posting music on his SoundCloud since 2013, but didn't blow up until 2017, when his song Look At Me started gaining traction. When Drake previewed his song KMT at the Amsterdam show, fans were quick to point out the similarities between the two, resulting at Look At Me. Receiving a surge of popularity and bringing in new audiences, X's debut album 17 was a commercial success, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, but his sophomore album debuted at number 1, making it the most successful album during his lifetime. But interestingly, X believed that he was just beginning when his new album started taking off. It's sad to talk about because of his recent passing, but it just shows that he had so much more he wanted to do. I really hope that his legacy can live on, as he will never be forgotten as one of the best new wave rappers of all time. I wish we could see what else he had in mind as his life went on. It was just way too soon. Rest in peace, X. You had some great ideas and a great mindset. If only you had more time. Number 1. Quavo. Many people didn't know this, but just shortly after the song was released, Quavo was added to it, bringing on a fire verse. When this song was originally uploaded to Trippie's SoundCloud and World Star Hip Hop's YouTube channel, Quavo was not featured. However, a few hours later, the SoundCloud audio was updated to include a verse from Quavo. It's unclear why this happened or when the verses were recorded. The song marks Quavo's first collaboration with any of the artists. Trippie signed the Quality Control's management company in February 2018, which explains how Quavo ended up on this song. However, X previously previously had beef with the Migos, so it's surprising for X to have a collaboration with a member of Migos. What's interesting is that Quavo didn't appear on the track originally, so when was this first recorded? Did he do it within a matter of hours? It's definitely something to think about because we don't see remixes or additions to songs that fast, so something must have gone down. What I'm thinking is that maybe when the song was originally recorded, X didn't want to have Quavo involved because of their beef, but when X passed, well, Quavo decided to jump in.
Just another reminder to enter the iPhone 10 giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video.